A number of laws and regulations exist regarding the safe design and safe use of a laser product. The U.S. FDA has issued laws regarding performance and design features that must be incorporated in every laser product. Other national and international organizations have written standards that also cover design features for lasers, as well as practices for the safe use of laser products. Of particular interest is ANSI Z136.1, Standard for the Safe Use of Lasers, and Z136.3 for the use of lasers in healthcare facilities. In some states, the dentist and/or hygienist must be licensed or certified to operate a laser for oral applications. Check with your state licensing board for their requirements. Consistent with ANSI Z136, you should select a person in your office to be the laser safety officer. This person will be responsible to make sure that an office training program is in place, that all personnel receive this training, and observe that laser handling practices are followed. The laser safety officer can also be charged with making sure that the laser is set up and operating correctly prior to use in a procedure. The laser safety officer is the ideal person to select and maintain the passcode set up for your SHP system. The laser safety officer should be mindful of the locations where the SHP laser will be used. Ideally, the operatory should be an enclosed room with a door. But if the design of your office doesn't provide this, consideration should be given to curtains or screens that can be put in place when the laser will be used. The outside entry into the operatory should be marked with a laser in use sign, one of which is provided with your precise SHP kit. Additional signs may be ordered from the CAO Group. If feasible, the entry can be equipped with a remote interlock switch that is connected to the base module. When a person enters the operatory, the switch is tripped and the laser stops firing. More information on the remote interlock can be found in the operator's manual. When a laser is used to cut tissue, the tissue and cells are vaporized into a plume of smoke, steam, and microscopic particulates. This plume can contain viable cell fragments that can pose a health risk if inhaled. This is why it is vital that high-volume suction be used when the laser is operated, and that all staff and persons in the room are wearing masks that are rated for filtering fine particulates. The SHP emits laser energy at 810 nanometers in the infrared range. This energy can be absorbed by flammable substances to the point that a flame or flashover can occur. Be aware of flammable anesthetic gases, enriched oxygen, and cleaning and disinfectant solutions. If any of these are present or in use in the operatory, ensure that the containers are closed and that adequate time is allowed for vapors to dissipate. Also be aware that many dental materials have alcohol or acetone ingredients which could be a source of flammable vapors. Make sure these materials are well closed when the laser is in use. When the operator is done using the laser or leaves the room, the operator should press the lock icon to secure the laser controls. The same discipline used for logging out of patient records should be applied to securing the laser when the operator or staff leaves the room. The SHP allows you to adjust the volume of the sounds it makes. This is particularly useful for when the laser is firing, when the laser unit beeps repeatedly while the laser beam is active. This way you don't have to take your eyes from the treatment site to see the display or the indicator light on the base. When the laser beam is active, there may be a need to quickly stop the laser emission. There are several ways to do this. The simplest is for the operator to release the foot pedal. Another way is to press the laser stop button on the base module or press the laser stop button on the display. You can also press the home button on the display or press the power button on the display. By pressing and holding the power button on the base or by disconnecting the power cord from the base, all these will stop the laser from firing. The precise SHP has been calibrated at the factory to accurately emit laser energy at the power setting you select. The SHP has also been designed to constantly monitor the laser beam and make adjustments to keep the output accurate. We don't anticipate a need to ever recalibrate the laser system during the lifetime. There are occasions, though, when you may observe a reduction in laser performance. But these are often attributable to other factors such as a used handpiece, or a break in the fiber cable, or a used tip. Always make sure you're using a fresh tip, and frequently inspect the fiber cable for kinks, sharp bends, or pinched tubing. The tubing itself may not be broken, but the fiber inside could be.